Hi, boys and girls. This week, we are going to be focused on different types of transportation, so different types of vehicles that help us in an emergency. Our story this week is called Mayday, Mayday, and we are going to be reading about a type of transportation that may help us in an emergency. So here we have Mayday, Mayday. This is a Coast Guard rescue story by Chris L. Demrest. And the Coast Guard is one of the branches of our military. And let's look at the cover here. I see a helicopter. I wonder if we're going to read about a helicopter today. And I see a boat with people. I wonder what is happening here. Do you think you know? I think we should read on to find out. All right, first we have a diagram of a rescue swimmer. I wonder what a rescue swimmer does. A 30-foot yacht. What's a yacht? That must be a boat. I'm looking at the pictures, so a yacht must be a boat. A 30-foot yacht adrift well out to sea sends Mayday, Mayday. Please respond to our plea. I think they might need help. The call is received at the Coast Guard Air Base. An H-60 Hawk has been fueled for the chase. H-60 Hawk. What could that be? I don't see a hawk or a bird, but I see these people getting into a helicopter. So maybe it's a helicopter. The flight mechanic and swimmer stow gear and belt in. The pilot's checklist done. The rotors now spin. In minutes, twin turbines drown out any sound, a short taxi, and then wheels lift off the ground. I'm looking at my picture, and I want to think about the setting of this story. I see water, and I see the helicopter in the air, so they must be outside above some water, and I think it might be nighttime because the sky's really dark. The yacht with sails reefed got knocked on its side, then right into battles, a frightened ride. Oh boy, that'd be scary, your boat being knocked all around. On radar, the small boat appears dead ahead. So they can see them on the radar. Ding, ding, ding. Keep going, helicopter. Then a flare lights the sky, a shimmering red. So the people in the boat send a flare so the helicopter will see them. With wind steadily whipping into a gale, a lowered winch line could entangle the sail. So the swimmer is taped. He knows his job well. Thumbs up from the mechanic. He drops into the swell. Look at him. He jumps out of the helicopter. Whoa! And into the water. I bet with all the waves, you might have to be a pretty good swimmer to be a rescue swimmer. What do you think? A perfect drop aids the rescue swimmer's task. His chem light glows brightly atop his face mask. So he has a little light here. And he's swimming. Look at all that water blowing in his face. Battling waves, the swimmer reaches the craft, then guides the weary sailors into their raft. So the rescue swimmers helping the sailors to safety. Next, the flight mechanic calls, "Basket away!" then guides the pilot through the swirling salt spray. Salt spray? Is salt spraying, or do you think maybe they're in the ocean like we read about last week and the water is salty? From the raft, a sailor drops into the sea and is guided into the basket safely. So look, they're in the raft, and the rescue swimmer, he swims to get them and puts them in in this basket. And then what? Once they're in the basket, what do you think happens? Let's read on to find out. The pilot, blind to what's happening below, he can't see what's happening below, listens to the mechanic guiding him steady and slow. One by one, the sailors are hoisted aboard. Then a last drop before the basket is stored. Oh, so they're using the basket to lift them up into the helicopter. That's pretty cool. The weary, cold sailors are strapped into seats as the Jayhawk then beats a hasty retreat. Whew, they're safe at last. Now, back at base, parked just off the runway, the refueled Jayhawk awaits the next Mayday. So now it's all ready for the next time someone needs help. At the beginning, we had a diagram of a rescue swimmer, and here is the diagram of the 1060 Jayhawk. So this is what the rescue swimmers and pilots and mechanic ride in. There's the window, here's the pilot tube. Right here we have your tail rotor, your main rotor that goes in a circle to help the helicopter fly. And then here's that diagram again. Here's one of the flight crews. All right, well that was our story on the Coast Guard. And look right here. This is a real group of real Coast Guard members who are on the rescue swimming team. So one of them's a rescue swimmer, one of them's the pilot, one of them is someone that pulls that basket back up called the mechanic. It's pretty cool. Maybe you could grow up to be a rescue swimmer or a pilot. Pretty cool. That was Mayday, Mayday, a Coast Guard rescue. Have a great day.